wish I could get rid of 10 years, and apparently now I have. Yeah. So how are you guys doing? Yeah? Good. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Are any of you guys, like you walk the streets very often? I don't mean in a prostitutional sense. I mean just as a pedestrian.
Not since I lost my pants.
Okay. Yeah, those the mushroom thing was all about Ellen this last weekend for her birthday, so that was a little personal experience we had. I know if you walk around the city a lot, I feel like there's just kind of this mentality among other people that makes me think maybe there's a secret epidemic of sleepwalking that we just don't know about, because this is how I feel like people walk on the street. They don't look at each other. I know I'm totally staring you down. And I apologize. I'm so focused on you. But there's just like this this inability to recognize other people on the sidewalk.
It's on.
Maybe that's me. Click, click. I hear the clicking. It doesn't matter. We don't need it. We can do without the microphone. So you're walking on the street, and it's like, I see the people walking my direction. I feel like they don't see me. Like I'm walking this way. You're walking this way. At some point, you're going to need to come a little bit one way or another. Otherwise, we're going to collide. That's a problem for me, but I feel like for a lot of people walking around the city, they seem totally fine with that. There's this lack of spatial awareness. We have to share this space. I know we're headed the same way. Science will not allow us to occupy the exact same space at the exact same time. Like the world is just playing chicken with me all the fucking time. And I always lose, and it kind of pisses me off because I feel like I'm walking with a purpose. I know where I'm going. I'm kind of assertive. I demand authority, kind of. But it's like they know that I'm going to be the one at the last minute to like dive into the tree so that they can keep going on about their way, and I don't understand it. I don't want to think that the masses are rude. Surely they're not that rude. Surely they're just sleepwalking and they don't see me, okay? This doesn't just happen on the sidewalk. This happens a lot to me, like, for example, if you're standing in line to get coffee, okay, and the person in line behind you is so close that the tips of their toes are making contact with the back of your feet. They're like vertically spooning you. And they're perfectly fine with it. Okay, I'm not. If I'm reaching into my back pocket to pull my phone out so I can go on Facebook and post about the dick that's in line behind me, who's standing so fucking close, and my elbow, whoa, I'm getting my phone out. Look at how calm this is. But I make physical contact with that person. You are too fucking close to me. This is a lack of spatial awareness. If I can determine the cup size of your breasts without turning around, because your nipples are tickling my shoulder blades, too fucking close to me. When our hearts are beating as one, because our chests have fused together, you're too close. You're too close. I like people, okay? But I don't like the option of wearing them as an extra layer of clothing. Because I feel like there's just, I don't know why people want to be so close, okay? I don't. Now, I understand that there are times when it can't be avoided, okay? You get on the bus. What are you going to do? You're going to accidentally rub up against a stranger. I don't do it that way. But I'm going to start. Oh, are we on the bus together? Sorry. Just trying to make space. No, but I understand that, okay? There are times that's unavoidable. I'm not talking when you're at the grocery store and you're very calmly perusing breakfast cereals, okay, and you see a tiny little old woman start coming down the aisle with her cart, looking for Balto meal or something. I don't know what she's getting, but clearly I've staked a claim on just a tiny little piece of linoleum. The rest of the aisle is completely open. So much space. Yet I'm the one apologizing to her for ramming her fucking cart into my ovaries. And I mean both of them. From the side. She hit me that hard. She just couldn't hurt me. I just don't get it. I wear my own accessories. People do not need to be accessories. So I like to tell myself that it's just a sleepwalking issue. People are not assholes. It's a medical condition. Because otherwise I just find myself like really frustrated and angry. And I don't want to be like that. So they have their issue. I can forgive that, okay? Let's just say, for the sake of conversation, that's not what's happening. I think that's probably not what's happening. But, okay, so people are not sleepwalking. Well, how do we solve this fucking problem? Being the thinker that I am, I know you can already tell this about me, I was thinking, what if we put brake lights and turn indicators on all pedestrians? Just bear with me. I know it sounds crazy. I know people are like, small government, don't regulate sidewalks. Whatever, that's fine. But just think of how nice it would be to be like, you're walking down the street. Oh, that person got to their destination. They're going to turn their blinker on and go into the store. Super convenient, right? What about these people who clearly need brake lights because they stop in the middle of a busy fucking sidewalk for no apparent reason? People like, all of there's like a pilot behind them. They're completely fucking oblivious to it. So this would be this. You could have like the passing lane for people that are late for work or trying to catch a bus or need to go take a shit. Their priority. They need to go. We need to not block that. What if your knees like kind of kinking out or your back's giving you problems? Hazard lights. Oh my God, you guys, just give me a minute. People know to cut you some slack. You're doing the best you can. Clearly, and this is probably the most obvious one, strollers will be forced to stay to the extreme right. And only the extreme right, because they are simply annoying as fuck. How do these people not know how to drive these fucking things? So you just push it. So simple. Feels like. So, and then, okay, now I know perhaps some of you are like, well, how would we do that? Missy, how would we do that? Well, we could make like really cool little vests or like fancy belts, you know? We could bring the fashion industry into it. We could find a way to make it look nice, you know? And then, bam, jobs for so many people. Because you've got technology involved, you've got the fashion industry involved, you've got probably some other people from this type of idea. I'm not sure who they are yet, but this is still work in progress. Okay, so I mean, we could do that. Yeah, I think that could happen. I think it's very possible. I don't think that's really probably going to work. I think it would just be much simpler if people would acknowledge the fact that other people are around and that you don't fucking own the whole sidewalk. I'm done! I have more! Not really that much more. So, okay, let's play a game with me, will you? Let's pretend like, this is how the world should be. Let's pretend that we're walking down the sidewalk. This is what I would say to myself. Oh my! This stranger and I are clearly headed in the same direction. Surely, I will acknowledge that to them, and our brains will work quickly, and we'll figure out a way that we can pass each other respectfully and without interruptions, so we can go on about our day. I want us all to be robots. Just be a robot with me. This would be so fucking creepy. I really don't want that. I really don't want that. And I realize that the world is not full of people with sleepwalking issues. I realize that people are, unfortunately, just rude. And I have to tell you something, and I didn't want to admit it, but I have never actually detected the size of someone's breasts from my back. That was a lie. That was for comedic effect. Traumatized. However, I do have boobs. I'm not sure if you've noticed. They're there. Everybody get a good look. Here they are. And boobs are great. And here's one of the things that I love about being a woman and having female friends. It's that, I don't know, maybe it's just my friends. And this could isolate me as a human being, and that's fine. I have a couple of friends here that will vouch for this because we have cupped each other's breasts. There's something about being a woman, they're like, it's like totally fine to like be like, oh my gosh, you got a new bra. Wow, that's really so supportive. Or wow, you are putting on a little, they're getting kind of heavy. You know? Like we're fine as, I'm not talking about just like, I'm not going to come up after you after the show and be like, I hope you had a really good time tonight. Now, if this would validate you as a person and would make you feel better, I'll consider it. But I'm talking about like your besties, your girls. You're like, oh my God, seriously, those look great, you know? And I know I've cupped at least 5 of my friends this week, probably. And we're not shy about it either. We'll do it. We'll do it in public. We don't care. I just touched myself like probably 100 times just in front of you guys right now, and I'm perfectly comfortable. I'm 98, 99. Here's what I have not seen, okay? I have not seen any of my guy friends compassionately. I don't know, you're right. The left one is a little bit saggy. Might want to go have that look. Hold on, let me feel it again. Yeah, mine don't do that. That's weird. I've never seen that. And maybe it happens. Maybe my guy friends are just nut prudes. I don't know. But I do know that boobs are great. I love boobs. I love your boobs. I love your boobs. I love your boobs. I love your boobs. I love all your boobs. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you. My name is Missy.